you see it too? The numbers. Tell me, do you see what I see again? Tell me, do you see it too? The numbers. Tell me, do you see what I see again? Stop. Listen. Do you see the numbers too?
All right. Welcome everybody. And let me say first and foremost, welcome to any intelligent life out there that may stumble into this video, and or of course, my usuals that may be around the channel that actually have a brain, and intelligent. Shout out to you lot because what went on the other day with a simple challenge that I put out the other day was just the absolute ridiculousness of a shit show. And to be quite frank, of course, that is expected. But there was a small percentage of possibly, maybe, we may have some intelligent life out there. But as I've been documenting from way before anything on YouTube, anytime I've been uploading videos, been doing a specific study for the best part now of 18 years yeah, about the psychosis of individuals and why, that the root cause, which we've been explaining in how many ways, showing you the same thing of the root cause of the situation. Yeah, so let me quickly say this again. If I'm speaking about a subject, of course there's going to be points within the subject that I'm going to be speaking about, right? Points pertaining to the subject. So there shouldn't be any room for especially where this community and myself, I can speak for myself especially, for the most part, I don't leave any stones unturned. So there shouldn't be anything of, oh, he's just rambling about numbers, or he's trying to bitch about something, or he's trying to rant about something, or even if I'm talking normal right now, there should be no need. Basically, my point is you should be intelligent enough to be able to comprehend what's being conveyed, yeah, and presented, yeah. Very simply, I was asking to obviously bring this knowledge to the forefront. Should be a great topic of discussion for many reasons. So of course I was trying to outreach, build bridges again with others in and out of whatever community. And what did they do? They all get bent out of shape in some way, shape or form. Attack you, belittle, going like you're talking nonsense, when everything that I'm speaking about all checks out. And for the most part isn't an opinion, it's all verifiable facts. So again, the hard-coded commonality that I've been speaking about, or the latest term, because I've been speaking about it for a while, but the latest term I've been giving it, as I say, the reconfirmation that I've been getting, and then what happened the other day, basically that was a groundbreaking mark for me to say, wow, whatever I thought the problem was before, and even though we can see the root cause, it's 100 times worse than what I thought. So meaning all these lemming Zombieland people variant NPCs, as I say, all those people are literally, unless you come to me with intelligence, I can't see you, you're dead to me. Like you're dead to me, like you don't even exist. Yeah, you don't even exist. Because my point is, again, if you can't, basic arithmetic, basic rudimentary stuff, if you can't see simple patterns or understand simple concepts that's clearly playing out in the actuality of where you are, wow. I mean, as I say, how do these people function every day? Do they still wear nappies? Do you know how to use the toilet? Do you know what 1 and 1 is? Do you know that there's numbers assigned to letters? Like, do you know like how the world functions? How do you, the universal language, maths? That's why this information is another reason why it's so potent. You know, it's like these guys will come to me and say, oh, phi-based ratio and phi and all that, so golden ratio, that's stupid. Fibonacci, that's stupid. Oh, okay, yeah, Fibonacci, okay. You know, these, they're like, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they came out and said that. my point is, again, sharing the information just on a basic level, yeah, for what it is, or on whatever level, but just showing the information. And obviously, the reason why I was saying specifically, anybody in the UK that hasn't shared the Nottingham situation and speak on it with the levels that I'm bringing it, and or the community, the Comanche community, what are you doing? Again, I know I'm doing my bit, and as I say, I don't care who gets it, understands it, even shares it. I'm doing my part to counter the tyranny, the evil, and the madness. Yeah. As I say, I may or may not do another like a full-blown video on it, and go through, you know, all the screenshots that I got from the other day and all the people that are chatting all their nonsense. Like nonsense beyond belief. You know, your Sean Hawkins, Rachie 00000, this one, that one. It's just like, oh my god, you got Global Mom, another idiot. Full-blown dumbasses. Like full-blown beyond belief. Oh my god. So as I say, I probably won't, because there's no point, as I say, because the video won't get the views that it deserves, or will have any of these people say, well, actually, shit, I see your point. You know what I mean? You know, I see the factors that you're saying now, you know, about XYZ, and where my thinking was going wrong. I see it now. Where are these people? You know, hundreds, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. And I'm talking about in a journalistic term now, with those numbers, in the sense of how long this community's been here. 10 years this year. If the info's so stupid, how is it seemingly obvious that the same branding and hallmarks that we keep showing points to one certain people? So obviously they think it's important to keep you in Groundhog Day, chasing your tail, running out for toilet paper. Again, mind control and toilet paper equals the same thing. In the 4 base ciphers, perfect overlay. Mind control and toilet paper. And royal family, actually. Perfect overlay with all 3 in the 4 base ciphers, yeah? But anyway, I mean, what I can say is, it's sad and very scary for generations that is coming up. And as I say, you know, just think about all the people, whether you're a globe head or not, or whether you're just, you know, just a, you know, whatever level of dunce breed you are. And I'm on about speaking to the intelligent people. I mean, just look at these people. Just actually look at them. Oh my god. Oh, yo, it is beyond belief. So let's get into this situation reveal. Now remember, I did the French, was it anarchy situation? Remember we had the backpack riddle that coincided with the, was it a year ago or a year and a half? Remember you had the spire, or the thing that was on top of the, what's the building called in France, man? What is it called? Oh man, I can't remember the name of it. Shit. Oh, there was a building that was on fire in France. I did a video about it in conjunction with the French attacker stuff that was going on, the terrorism stuff the other day. Yeah. And remember you had the Emmanuel Macron, the president, shaking their hands and saying, well, job done, job well done, or whatever he was saying, all this bollocks. Anyway, if you can't see that it's a structured design, not organic, yeah, a structured design that's not organic, to keep you in fear, anxiety, depression, not understanding what life's about. I mean, all this we've broke down how many fucking times, man? And that's why it's easy on a given day or at any moment for me to sound ranty and frustrated. Like flipping hell. Again, with all the info compacted, put together, you know, again, you know, you've got people that taking information different. As I say, you can download, say, Zach's books. 2 books, Letters and Numbers and 9/11 to Coronavirus. Yeah, you can download them. You can get the audio reader to read it to. You don't even have to literally read. You can get, you know, you automatically hear. You know, some people may like to read it. Some people like to listen to somebody, whether they're busy doing whatever they're doing. Yeah, whether they're at work, home chores, driving. and or literally watching the video of, say, myself or whoever in the community, or whatever community, yeah, and taking the information. My point is, if you're not enthusiastic in some way, shape or form to drill out, say, one topic, say like, or taking in too many, different, or suicide, or celebrity deaths, or this thing, or weather warfare, or terrorism, whatever, or Celeb 19. My point is, then why not, as I've said before, how many times, drill out one subject, stick on that subject until you get, okay, those numbers always come up with that, then go to another one. Like, it really isn't that hard. But my point is, it shows the messed up system of the cookie cutter system of people have been, shown what to think and not how to think. You just know how to repeat, regurgitate a type of data, but you don't know how to, look at simple stuff. And again, because you've got the cognitive dissonance, security guards and whatnot in their mind, again, that creates this off-key hive mind, rather than, the very few like myself that are in our hive mind of thought. You've got these lot in there, as I say, that hard-coded commonality, off-key hive mind thinking. And because of the conditioning in their consciousness, they can't get a full circle with simple information. Hence why they will say, oh, I'm blabbering on, he says all this, talking all this stuff, I don't get it, blah, 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 blah. Them times I'm speaking normal, like I am now, or even if I'm ranting, or even if I'm jokingly, you know what I mean? My point is, your mind is so compartmentalized, you can only get from A to B. Them times me and other people that have intelligence and a brain and cells, brain cells, we go from A to Z. You can only go A to B, maybe C. Maybe C they can get to. Sean Hawkins, again, can you debunk why I say what I say about the analemma on the moon and the sun? Why that makes the figure 8 in conjunction with the hyperboloid torus field? The fundamentals and building blocks of life, so to speak. Can you debunk that? You dipshit. Because I know that's all you were saying the other day. Some proper old slaphead. Proper old slaphead, You need to pipe it down, mate, before you have a stroke or something, mate. Like, my point is, I don't profess to know everything about this or that. Hence why Global Mum's getting all dumb and bent out of shape because I use the term true earth. What is that, true earth? Whatever the case may be, whether it is what you think it is or something else, to what we might have thought it was, or more so to what we think it is. Whatever the case may be, I don't care if we're hurtling through the cosmos, spinning round, as I say, flat plane, round torus field or fields of energy. Hence recycling the atmosphere, ionosphere, stratosphere and all that type of stuff. All those words have what? Magnetosphere, have the common part in that word there, sphere. Because they're talking about magnetism, torus fields of energy that's twirling around. Do I have to break down your own torus field and the black and white lines that's going across your eyes? Are you telling me that's not real now? You gotta be absolutely kidding me. And there was the other idiot as well. He left a comment. He said, oh, somebody needs to come and under the video, the challenge video. You can go and see it. He said, oh, somebody, he might even have replied to what I said back to him. But anyway, he goes, somebody needs to come and tell me about, he needs to get Professor Dave to tell me about relativity. Or relativity. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. Because remember, we're not inside a vehicle. We're on top of the earth, regardless if we have a torus fields of energy swirling around. But my point is, we're on top of the earth. And there's something called centrifugal force and elliptical orbits in your model. Well, especially for elliptical orbits, obviously centrifugal force is a thing. But my point is, in your model, you've got elliptical orbits, and of course, centrifugal force is a thing. So, do I have to go through your model for the motions, speeds, like crazy speeds? But okay, so regardless, whatever you think the Earth is or not, or whatever, are you going to tell me, like how dumbass Craig of FTFE will come and say, oh, you'll come out with some equation and say, oh, no, that's why you can't feel anything? So my point is, again, you can't feel anything, you can't see anything, no parallax, no nothing. You can't feel anything, but I must just believe we're doing all this crazy motion hurtling, not to mention the corkscrewing stuff that came in about 15 years ago because I weren't taught that when I was in school. Like, again, back to the challenge. It wasn't about True Earth, so all these not getting bent out of shape. It wasn't about True Earth. It was about the information in general. And again, specifically for English bods, you're not going to share the obviousness to do with Valco, Calocane, and everything that I show that factors in concerning his name, what it means. Valdo again means rule, govern, power. Who likes rule, govern, and power? What does government mean? Govern your mental. I mean, shall I speak even slower? Or feel free to, you know, put the video on a slower speed. Because, again, to be quite frank, as I say, those that are not potty trained in logics just make it a shit show for everybody else. So this is what I'm saying. Are you guys even potty trained? Like, I mean, literally. Are you still wearing nappies? Do you know your ABCs? Like, what in the world? Oh. Can't believe that I coexist with so many dunces and I don't profess to be smart or nothing. I mean, can you not see what's being brought forth and present? You know, I mean, as I said, there was something else I was going to say there and it slipped my mind. But embarrassing beyond belief. That's all I can say at this stage in. And as I say, of course, I can go on all of their timelines, I'm sure, and I'm still not going to see what the challenge was. Rachel thought she was all she thought she was smart, but then she was there dissing me on her comment section on her community wall, joining in with the other ones. I was like, you lot are just dickheads, man. Again, do you like being ruled over? Do you like being insulted? Do you like being mocked? Do you like being terrorized in all manner of forms every day by this beast system? You know, I put up the I didn't even speak in the video. What was the one now? What was the one? Mr. Beast. Look how that factors in with the submarine situation. All the numbers check out again. I mean, you've got to be fucking kidding me. So Ross Kemp, the English guy. Then you've got, not to mention the stuff before. You've got to be kidding me. And my point is again, how comes those in the community or somebody don't reach out to somebody like, say, Kinfolk and say, "Raw, you didn't catch all that extra bit that Audio Oracle did. Yeah, you did great work as well, obviously. But you didn't catch this extra bit that Audio Oracle did with the dates and the release date of Titanic and then all the life lesson stuff with Avatar, The Abyss, James Cameron's birthday and whatnot, and the day in question and the day that they died in the submarine." But this is my point. People don't even fortify it, even in, as I pointed out, even in our own community. And it's so fucking annoying, whether it's see through the script. What a fucking chief. I'll even say Dr. Savage. I mean, what the fuck? I'm keeping it real. Fantastic, he does cool work. But I'm not knocking him full blown, just like I'm never gonna knock Zach full blown for certain for all his aspects. There's aspects that I don't agree with, but then there's aspects I'm gonna give thumbs up and big toe thumbs up all day, every day, infinitely, permanently. Funny as well, actually, quickly. I did a timestamp comment on Zach's video the other day because he said about, he always says, on average, the sun is so far away. And it always annoys me when he says that. And then I said, I left a comment and said, is that what it is, or is that what they say? And then do like the shrug shoulder. And he came and hearted the comment. Hey. Shout out to Zach for even doing that. But again, what does that mean? That Zach actually is more so, whether, if you want to say on the fence, or more so leaning to, he knows his bullshit. He knows NASA does, all these space agencies that bullshit. So if that's what he was meaning, Zach, shout out to you for that. Yeah? And again, Where's the fortifying though? And where is the shouting out other channels? Again, go and subscribe to Call Me Kinfolk. Go and check out Dr. Savage. Go and check out See Through the Script. Go and check out Cyphers. Go and check out Crack Their Decode. Go and check out Jacozy Truth. Go and check out The Illusion. Go and check out, you know what I mean? Even I might not agree with The Illusion, but I know he still puts out good work, even though I don't follow his channel like that. But my point is, again, how many of these channels shout out who you should be shouting out, really? Those that are consistent in the, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that you have to be consistent, be always giving out good work, you know what I mean? I'm not going to say quality over quantity type of thing, because I know I bring quality and quantity. But, and as I say, and then even trying to reach outside of the community and try and build bridges and alliances, only to just get the same bullshit reconfirmation over and over and over and over and over and over again, man. It's disgusting, it's embarrassing. As I say, please don't procreate if you haven't already. If you have, please don't have any more unless you get your brain in check. Look in the mirror today. Whether you do a selfie on your phone looking in the mirror, whether you literally do it looking in the mirror, but it must be done, yeah, in a metaphorical sense, yeah. Introspection of self. Understand the condition of what the fuck's going on. Understanding cymatics, frequencies, vibration. Next thing you know, somebody like Sean Hawkins is like, oh, this is the dipshit. As if to say, frequency and vibration again. You do know what mitosis is, yeah? How did you get here? What happens in the womb? What does the bubble do? How does it split? Flower of life, seed of life. Do you understand cymatics? Do you know what cymatics is? The gang, apparently their common belief or knowledge or knowing, because I don't think it's a belief. I'm sure it's knowing, because once you know something, there's no more belief. Hence why it's got, you know, the N-O or K-N-O-W, because there's no more, you know, you're not wavering on, oh, is it rapture? Oh, is God? No. Yeah? Or is it, oh, are they doing Artemis? Are they really going? Or is it, oh, like, I don't have to believe once I know. That stops wavering. So again, I know, but this is my point. This is why people like myself, and also once you come into, that's why I said, check out that great holographic universe entry on Brother Sanchez. Go and subscribe to Brother Sanchez as well. Yeah. But anyway, with that guy called Jason Bershish, something like that. His name was. And know what he says about once the reality understands that you come to a specific type of realization and what it will do with you in your slipstream or life lane, if you may. So I'm not surprised that I'm in a self-echo chamber speaking to myself, literally. Yeah, like, don't think I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And I'm not surprised, as we're going to move on now, I'm not surprised to come to realization and understand, because again, I'm an early bloomer of taking note of certain stuff, but catching this information in since 2016, again, the community has been there since 2013 ongoing, you know, to gain that realization of, okay, of how XYZ starts to factor in. Just like I said in that short note at the end of, or at the beginning of the last video before this one, and I'm saying, you know, from 2016, I mean, look at how many things that's come to pass that checks off our work. By the dozen, by the hundreds, by the thousands, tens of thousands. Definitely the tens of thousands, going to the hundreds of thousands. Yeah, the amount of stuff that this community has done, going through history, past, present, and future, hence why we could, you know, we can forecast stuff. Again, is that stupid? Rachie, is that stupid? Again, FTFE, is that stupid? That we're forecasting stuff, whether it's Texas, with how cold they made Texas? Hence why I made that skit video with the Boondocks with the cartoon, and I in conjunct Gamancha Effect News in the video. It's funny as well, if you listen to the song by B.O.B, listen to what he says about how cold they make Texas or whatever he says in there. Listen to the lyrics, you know. It's even the same song that I use in the little intro with the repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces, yeah. And it's just like, man, you know, forecasting COVID from 2016 to 2017, ongoing, saying, okay, this is, you know, something's definitely coming. We're noting the 19-year cycles of patterns that they do to do a specific thing to, you know, change the fabric of reality, of your reality in your consciousness. So again, 19 hijackers, 19 years later, they give you what? Before that, it was the war on drugs. Before that, it was something else. Before that, it was... So my point is, are we stupid for paying attention? Do we really deserve to be belittled, shunned, disrespected? Again, and know people sharing content and or at least learning to apply the simple knowledge. You know, do you know your ABCs? If you're like, come on, man. This is how embarrassing this is. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Like beyond belief. And my point is, again, as I already said, and I have to say it, and then we're gonna go into the decode. The reconfirmation every nanosecond that I get, and then the other day to get a new historical groundbreaking moment by all these like-minded, hive-minded, hard-coded, off-key commonality crew with their BS, relentless nonsense and BS, as if to say I'm the enemy, as if to say I'm the one behind Nottingham attacks, I'm the one behind Streatham, I'm the one behind COVID, I'm the one behind, you know, saying, oh, you know, saying, oh, it's a globe and it's not, to mess up your brain. You know what I mean? Like, am I, like, what? But should be allies all against the madness. You see an FTFE the other day getting bent out of shape. I said, oh, I've got a challenge for you, and then I accidentally, for some reason, I was watching. It's crazy because I'm so dumb. Momentarily for a split second here and there. Basically, I'm watching this video with Brother Sanchez, the pay-per-view situation, the event that they had the other day. So I'm watching it, and then I noticed obviously then he's left a reply. So anyway, when I've gone to go and do the reply to FTFE, aka Craig, for some reason I had Simon Dan, and then I've rectified and said, oh, sorry, you know, he said whatever. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know you're talking about, Zach, with whatever I said. As I say, I'll probably show you in the upcoming video. You'll see it on his wall. Go and find it on his video. You'll see it. And my point is, I've said to him twice that I made a mistake talking about Simon Dan, but my point is he's come back on 2 occasions and talking about reference to XYZ, and I'm like, dude, can you not read? But this is my point. People are so hell-bent, whether they are paid to do it, turbulence troll, or not, just a dumbass in that sense. Yeah, like look at the shit show that ensues and the domino effect, just like I was doing that reaction video the other day. You see what I'm saying to you? Like, look at how the shit show domino effect just, you know, it's like a snowball, it just continues. You know, everly rolling down the hill. It is so embarrassing. Again, you don't see none of these people going against the grain, how they're supposed to be going against the grain of the madness. About you've got time to be going up against, you know, Discord or doing all this stuff. Oh, okay, cool, do you? But my point is, are you? I mean, come on, man. Again, have you done any submarine videos since the submarine stuff? Oh, have you shared my submarine stuff and, you know, my playlist? Have you shared that, FTFE? About the submarine? Have you done a breakdown yet or tried to debunk what I showed about the Parker space probe? The Parker solar probe, whatever it is? Of course you haven't. Of course you haven't. Has Simon Dan? Of course he hasn't. Has your other dumbass, condescending, patronizing dumbass from America, McLooney done it? Of course he hasn't. I saw him doing something back, some dumbness. So I watched about 30 seconds. I was like, do you know what? You know, Santos did the £10,000 thing, and then he's done, oh god, conspiracy tunes or conspiracy Looney Tune. He's come back with his dumbass condescending, just dumbass shit. The same shit that will have, what's his name, coming in to say, oh, well, you know, a maths equation nullifies what I'm talking about concerning all this crazy speeds. Again, forget the spinning on the axis. I'm on about, and of course it's all torus fields, and it's the torus field that's tilted on the axis. Again, it's the sky that's spinning, hence Polaris star, like how it's situated. Again, the ground's not tilted. Up is up and down is down. Left is left and right is right. It's that simple, yeah? What was I gonna say? Fuck, what was I gonna say now? Yeah, so again, after the 1,000 miles an hour spin, orbiting 66.6 thousand miles an hour. Do you know how fast that is? You're gonna tell me that's relative? We don't feel any centrifugals? No ellipticals, nothing? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Then we're being dragged by the sun's gravity. Again, guys, you know, just remember, a maths equation that FTFE will come and talk about apparently nullifies any sensation of why we should feel, and if anything, why we can't see anything, we can't feel anything. No parallax, we can't feel anything. Right. While we're being dragged by the sun's gravity going 550,000 miles an hour, corkscrewing through the cosmos. Wow. And again, guys, if that was the case, fantastic. But as I say, if the milk turns out to be sour, I'm not the type of pussy to drink it. Nor am I the type of gullible dumbass to get roped into your weak Jedi mind tricks. He's calling me a coward. Type of people to be start, you know, slagging off your mum. Same with McLooney Tune and that, as I showed the other day. That's one for global mum, go figure, as I even mentioned in the comments the other day, because she's saying, oh, you're doing ab hominem attacks to somebody called Niels that came under the video the other day for the challenge that I just had to block, calling me a dumbass straight away. And then I've seen him talking about me on where she shared my video via Sean Hawkins. So I've had to tell him about himself quickly over there. And she's like, ah, you're doing your ad hominem attacks, basically saying, you know, why don't you stick to the topic? Them times, excuse me, you've already made a post talking about I'm ranting, I'm bitching, I'm a moaner. Have you gone through the content of the community, let alone just myself and all the space stuff? So that's why I said, go figure. I've already got the screenshots over here. Bam. He was over there attacking me straight away. So what are you saying? You know what I mean? Fool, dumbass. You get me? Fucking idiot. So as I say, you lot in your weak Jedi mind tricks, you know, don't work on people, or sorry, on humans that are spiritually shielded up in specific ways. Yeah? Don't work on me. Just like the government's bullshit and the Jesuit Order doesn't work on me like that. So again, I've got all the slides and stuff. I may go through it. But I probably won't, because nobody's going to watch the video. So let's see. I mean, I don't even have to continue. I've already said what I need. I've said my piece. So look at the time here. 59, of course, kill 59, Freemasonry 59. 37 minutes past. We know shooting equals 37. Gun down. Who was Niall M? And why was he shot by French police? Apparently it was a routine traffic stop. And imagine, it had me thinking almost instantly about Chris Kaba, yeah, which I covered, which happened in the UK, which was a traffic stop, but they said they had intelligence behind the car that was involved in, you know, some type of gang activity. Chris Kaba, he had affiliations. I don't know if he was going to be a rapper, drill rapper or trap rapper, UK, whatever. But he had some type of affiliation. Anyway, however they, T-stopped, pulled the car over, boxed it in, however it went down, or whether, I can't remember how it went, or whether the suspect stopped, or alleged suspect that's driving the car, or they're seeing if he's going to be a suspect because of the car he's using, and they know it's affiliated to whatever. Anyway, they shoot this black man, and obviously, again, I don't care what color skin you are. Again, this person's not black. What happened over here? Anyway, my point in France with this latest madness. But anyway, my point is everything that I showed in that video. And again, reaching out to podcasts like there was a couple. Big Ego Entertainment, an English podcast. You've got Winners Talking podcasts. So I've reached out to them. Reached out to Winners Talking podcast again recently. But anyway, everything that I showed in that video pertaining to the timing, the same old classic numbers. When did it happen? It happened on September 5th, right? 5th of September. 59, we know, slave, nigger, and all that type of stuff, derogatory terms and names. 59. Was it 4 weeks and 2 days? Was it October 4th when they came out with, I don't know, like an autopsy or something extra, maybe to do with what's going to happen with the officer? A follow-up to the story. I'm sure that was the day that is the 277th day of the year. Of course, that's the 59th prime. A bit more to what I'm saying, but my point is, all the stuff that we show over and over and over again, and as I keep saying, guys, even if you take out the gang, the Jesuit Order, because as we know, things do happen organically. I've spoke about personal testimonies for myself, how many entries and how many that I haven't even told you lot. Yeah, there's a whirl that ain't even. Yeah, so my point is, whether it is Jesuit Order affiliated, or even if you took them on a picture and it's all organic, it's still an interesting point to of information that you're going to want to take heed on. The universe is structured in a specific way. Your being, the timing that you're born, your house that you're born under, you've got the deacons, if you know what I'm talking about. And, how you're polarized in nature, your life lesson number, numbers that are assigned to you. Hold up. Certain numbers that are assigned to you. Because of how you're polarized, things that you like or dislike, you more than likely going to find, wow, all that has a specific number. Wow, my hobby that I like, wow, that has a specific number. I was born on that day. Wow, look at the duration from that day to my brother. You know what I mean? Like, my point is, just like you don't throw out the baby with the dirty bathwater, and that saying, only a true dunce would discard this information. A myriad of, how many, plethora, how many layers of amazing stuff comes from understanding this information. This is my point. Yeah? Probably about 5 to 10 things that is amazing why Gamantra is actually very amazing. So go figure. So, if you want to choose to be dunce, or if, again, let me quickly highlight this point before we move on as well. As I've said how many times, those under mind control, aka the mind schism, the heavy duty mind control, don't know they are under mind control. It really is that simple. Those under heavy duty mind control don't understand wagwan, what clock is striking. They don't understand the time is nigh. So again, sorry if I've been boring you and rambling on for 40 minutes. I haven't shown much yet. I'm going to be about another 15-20 minutes. I'm going to go through it, but excuse me. Sorry for wasting your time. Sorry, Sean Hawkins. Sorry, FTFE. I'm a utter dunce here. Again, none of these people can make a video to debunk anything that I'm talking about, because 90% of what I'm talking about is not opinions. It's all verifiable facts. That's why I'm going to laugh my ass off if I'm to ever see any video of countering anything I say. I would really love to see. This is why. McLooney Tune and FTFE. The only thing you could say, there was so many months ago, when all I did was leave an emoji of the globe, and I put equals, and then I put an emoji for putting something in the bin. He come and said, your mum. Then you've got McLooney Tune, oh, you live in your mum's basement, and then he's doing all this dumbness. Then I had all these hordes by the thousands of these dumbasses come into my video. When as I already explained how many times, the video that I was showing was a short video showing the deceitful disingenuousness of Simon Dan, and then I'm showing a video where he gets obliterated for his disingenuousness via Zachary K. Hubbard of Gomantra Effect News. How comes not one of them are on that video, the mirrored video, saying, wow, shit, Simon Dan actually got body bag there. Shit, I better take heed. Wow, I didn't realize. Fucking hell, do you know what? I was all for what he was saying, but now, wow, I didn't realize. Shit, I was under some type of hypnotic sorcery spell. Because if you think some of these cats don't know what they're doing in some way, shape or form, whether it's dark occult levels or basic psychology and marketing levels to keep their subscribers how they've got them, why do you think they can't show what I'm showing? Because they know, oh fuck, I better not mention or show anything from Audio Oracle, or too much of Zachary K. Hubbard, or if anything too much from the community in general, you know, from Rambo on the truth decodes. Because boy, that might mess up my whole shebang. You know, I've got my subscribers, I've got those that pay. Again, have I got any paying stuff over here? No, everything's free. You got Call Me King Folk, Patreon, to go and see specific videos. Now, don't get me wrong, I know this platform is an absolute shit show for just putting up. It doesn't even have to be anything to do with truth. And as I say, if they latch on this bullshit AI algorithm script that they've got, that they made purposely to just come and annoy you, as I say, for the last 3 years, around the same time, June, July, even if I haven't been uploading for 6 months, come July, June, July, YouTube will start pulling down videos with or without strikes. Then pull down the video with strikes, and there's nothing wrong with the video. It doesn't go against TOS, it doesn't go against their terms of service. Just like the video I did for Nottingham the other day, when I showed video clips from official news. I don't speak in the video, I only laugh and chuckle. During the whole video, I laugh and chuckle. So, and then after I show the official news, I then go on to show numerical values to do with obviously words, names, landmarks, places, whatever, date durations, you know, that all, you know, coincide, run parallel to what I'm talking about or showing. Then, you know, a day and a half later, or the day I wake up the next day, they give you a virtual smack on the hand and a virtual go and sit in the corner with your hands on your head, you've been a naughty boy or a naughty girl, and give me a strike. As I've said before, I've shown how bad this platform is for how many reasons. Go and check it out on one of my channels. Whether it's to do with sex, porn, gay stuff in music videos, full-blown gay porn music videos that they let out for about a month and a half. Again, you can still go and find Event 201, an official channel showing you the simulation pandemic of 2019 that happened October 18th. And if you know Luke 10:18, you know, when Lucifer or whatever, you know, the electricity comes down, 10:18. And again, if you know Little Nas X and his trainers with the 10:18 and the blood in the trainers, remember the Air Max? And that came out 666 days after the other simulation pandemic called Claydex. So my point is, are we idiots for pointing it out? Because as I say, FTFE, you had a heart scare recently, and I know you're dumbass. Now, I'm not going to say he's a full-blown dumbass, but he chooses to, you know, liaison and have residence in a whole bag of dumb shit. And all now, I haven't seen one video with all the news talk of people just magically dropping and dying. As I said, there's news articles talking about, there's never before particles in the air just been discovered causing global warming and respiratory issues for adults. Come on, FTFE, man. Please let me be able to call you tribe and my brother. Come on. Can you make some consistent videos talking about this and the absurdity that is XYZ? You can still do your fight the flat earth stuff, fantastic. But there's got to be something that breaks the camel's back for you to say, do you know what? And that's even if you are getting paid. Say for Simon Mandan, I don't know if you are really getting paid, but I wouldn't be surprised if you are to be a turbulence agent. But even if you are or not, same thing I'll say to the news anchors. You know, regardless if you're so polarized to the fuckery, are you happy with chemtrails and being terrorized? Do you not live under the same sky and in the same matrix of madness given to us by the gang? Come on, man. Come on, please. Literally, I beg of you, even though I have no expectancies, yeah? I've got no expectancies. None. Half of the people the other day, you just had to get hidden and blocked. Rachy, you know? If you come back maybe on a different account and say, well, actually, I get it now, I'll unblock the other one. My point is, you can't be going on like, oh, interesting. Remember you left that comment the other day? And that was to the video that I did about, was it Nicola Sturgeon and the bullshit of her situation, Nicola Sturgeon. And I did the lesson for the dumbasses, lemming zombie people, Zombieland variants. And I had it titled in the video. Who is it again? I'm trying to think while I'm speaking. Gypsy Auditor. And I said, oh, you find it interesting. I wasn't sure. I can't remember what I said in my comment now, because I just wanted to make sure what you was pertaining that to. But I didn't get a reply. So I was quite shocked, to be fair, that she shared the challenge from the other day and went on like, I've done it. I don't know what he's on about. He's rambling in his video and blah, blah, blah. And she's, you know, liking other people's comments that are saying like the same type of stuff and belittling and chatting shit about the work and myself as an individual. Damn times we're over here doing the groundbreaking, impeccable work. And as I keep saying, it's difficult to leave comments, the comments vanish. It's difficult to build bridges and alliances. People don't care or bothered, or they share your shit and then they chat shit about you. And the work. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Beyond belief. Absolutely. Do you know what? Shall I do this in 2 parts? No, fuck it. We're going to quickly get through this. Because, boy, as I say, I know I haven't shown any slides pertaining to what I'm talking about, but they are there. As I say, I may or may not, but really, as I say, I can't be bothered. I've already said it now, so, you know, I'll at them. I don't know if they'll still get the at, because I've hidden most of them, and just, you know, you might just fuck off now. Obviously, Craig's still going to get it. Simon, Dad's still going to get it. But the other ones, and, you know, the local full channels, or not no channel, I mean, go suck your blood clot. You're a idiot, fool. You know? As I say, you people are all part and parcel, responsible. You know, you may as well be holding the knife that the MK Ultra perp was running around with the other day in France, Annecy. You may as well be the active shooter last year. Remember the 7044 tattooed on his face? Remember? And he had the mixtapes, like SoundCloud mixtape. Remember the white boy, the white guy? Remember? Last year? I'm sure it was last year. Active shooter on July 4th. You know, active shooter equals 74. Independence Day. It was July 4th. Independence Day 74. Holiday Jewish equals 74. And there's more 74s pertaining to. But my point is, whether it's the chemtrails, whether it's whatever it is, all the shit that makes it a shit show for us to live and just get on with our lives, you people, my point is, if not for you sleepers in your, you know, deep sleep in your slumber people, Stockholm syndrome, all up in your bent out of emotions, not looking at what's being presented, compartmentalized thinking, no matter how many times it's broke down to you, chilled fashion, slightly more elevated speaking, you know, energetic fashion, laughy jokey fashion, pissed off fashion, fucking hell, ranting, moaning, bitching. How can you still not get the point that's being conveyed? That's being conveyed a bazillion times, showing you the same fucking patterns. Because you know life is about patterns, yeah? Cyclic patterns, cycles, patterns, orbits. So my point is, if you can't determine, assess, analyze, and then come to some type of conclusion with what's being presented here, with all the hallmarks and branding, and understanding again frequency, vibration. Again, movies like They Live is about a frequency, and again the other movie, The Matrix, is showing you a script code. Again, the old name for God in Hebrew is tetragrammaton. Key part within that word or name, grammar. Apparently God speaks the world into existence over numbered days. Spelling, spells, spell casting, Hegelian dialect, linguistics, language. Words create worlds. If you don't know that saying, go figure. So if you're taught buffoonery, even though you went to things like elementary school, but you weren't taught about the elements, your law of attraction, and or your thought process and emitting of your thought, and the causality of your thought on the reality, well then of course you're going to be none the wiser, dumbass, and then, you know, then treating people like myself and in general, like how you treat me, and then you're going to do it to other people. And again, you're going to have that toxic conviction. Oh, globe and blah, blah, blah. These people are fucking dipshits and idiots. Ah. You know, coming for the lynch mob after people like me. Really? And then what even makes it more annoying, the amount of those that, do you know what I'm not going to say? It's basically about those that are supposed to be in the truth department of things. But it's just like, again, you've got the fake ass Andrew Tate. Of course, now he's back on, what is it? James English. Anything goes. Hold up. Did I not reach out to James English to get Zachary K. Hubbard on and or myself? Have I not reached out to Andrew Tate again just the other day with the videos that I put on Rumble? And in the video, just like the one I re-put up on YouTube, I put it up on YouTube. What does it say in the title? Even though I've reached out to him before this, and his brother Tristan, doing interviews here, there, and everywhere. I said, oh, do these guys know the Matrix script? Because they fucking clearly do. And if you believe all this distraction and type of pantomime, I mean, good on you. Or stuff like this that's orchestrated to cause, you know, upset. Whether it's the pension stuff that happened recently, that was more riots in France. Now they're giving you this. Like, if you don't understand the pantomime show that's going on at this stage, listen, just give up on life. I mean, what? Wow. Put it this way. Your asses are definitely coming back to this Matrix. That's all I can say. So let's keep it moving. Your asses are definitely coming back to this Matrix because you've learned nothing. And yes, I know that it's the sorting ground, you know, Midgard, aka Earth. So don't think that I'm overly trying to waste kilojoules by speaking about this, or oh no, but then you're being considered speaking about it. As I say, I'm doing my best to not entertain, but just, you know, momentarily speak XYZ. So I know that those that have a brain and intelligence, because as I say, the other day with that simple challenge, I'm like, surely there's got to be intelligent life out there. Like, I don't want to hear about bullshit aliens, apparently, you know, that's all garbage. You know what I mean? Like, where is there intelligent life on this plane of existence, in this realm, aside from the few, like say Seven Bomar, Brother Sanchez, myself, the Gematria community, and obviously there's other people in and out of communities or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, what, as I say, we are in the minus. It's literally like, boy, we're in that, boy, 1%, minus percent. So of course it's always going to be a shit show, you know, until people get their minds right. So that's all I'm trying to say. You know, I'm by default already on your side. Even if you want to belittle, it's just unfortunately the allies and the fortifying is never going to happen, because if it was, it would have been happening already. As I said, I should be able to go on Zachary K. Hubbard's channel and find posts or entries, because as I say, not everybody has the time to do everything. So obviously somebody else will catch something in their slipstream. Shit! Even if I don't check out the video, I know that person don't play about their sound, you know, it's kosher. Yeah? I don't even have to watch the video. I know that person, you know what I mean? They dot their I's and cross their T's. Yeah? So I know I can put up Jacozzi, or I know I can put up, you know, See Through the Script. I know I can put up Dr. Savage. I know I can put up Truth Codes. I know I can put up Ciphers. I know I can put up Crack Their Decode. But as I say, how many of these people can I now go on their channel and see my stuff over there, or watching their video and I hear a mention of myself? Oh, brilliant. Zero. Over here though, well, this is what I'm saying. So anyway, of course I had to get a 56 in. Society of Jesus 56. Again, shooting 37, excuse me. Now it happened on a Tuesday, not Wednesday. We know they love Wednesday because we know Wednesday equals, is it 44 and 37? They are calling it a what are they calling it again? They are calling it voluntary homicide. That's what that's the tagline, if you may, that they're calling it. Now my other point is, just quickly, imagine if all these people marching around, again, whether it is whatever march, pension, the nonsense of George Floyd, lockdown, whatever you're protesting, imagine if they had this knowledge that we've been trying to spread, this community growing since 2013. And as I keep saying, big tech suppresses YouTube with their bullshit, you know. Videos don't get to where they're supposed to, don't get the views. But this is my point. And yet we can't even fortify even in our communities. But do you see how crazy it is? But you hear these same other cats and individuals and hombres and girls and women, whatever, here and there, if they happen to say it, how much we need to XYZ, but you can't even I mean, come on, man. Absolutely ridiculous, disgusting. So Freemasonry 67, justice for Nahel. There's a couple of names for this individual, so you got to excuse me here. I'm not sure his last name yet, don't know the officer's name, but as I say, he's been charged with voluntary homicide. Yeah, you know, this is all by design. And as I say, all those fools, again, you are literally the terrorists running around and the Jesuit Order. You know, you do their work for them just by keeping in your sleep and slumber in all the ways, shapes or forms, you know, 50 to 100 variables and differentials, and a combo of which, you know, whatever it's going to be, you know, of XYZ, of why they've got the dumbass stance that they've got. See the 45 minutes on the news just now. 45, again, Ritual 45. The other name that he's got, LM 45. Right, Ritual. Executed, they're going with as well. Again, Police People Order Society Masonry. Again, Corona 33. Executed 33. Also, excuse me, it wasn't on Wednesday. First, I thought it was on Wednesday when I first started to decode, but don't worry, of course, we're going to look at Tuesday. But anyway, Wednesday does factor in because we're going to look at the president who was at Glastonbury dancing with Elton John when he was on. But we're going to get to all of that. And, you know, lo and behold, the song choice that gets highlighted. Just like Air Supply, I'm all out of love. I wanna be with you. Ba-da-da-da-da. You know that tune there? I'm all out of love. I wanna be with you. Yeah? Air Supply. Remember that video I made with Bianca Williams in the midst of the nonsense and madness of George Floyd, all by the gang? Was that 201 weeks after the French situation with the other black youth that got killed by the police? Remember, Jesuit Order 201. What day was Nottingham again? The day that leaves 201 days of the year. What did they say about the suspect again? What did they say about the suspect? Oh, West African migrant 201. Oh, and I didn't finish off Valdo Calocane, just quickly, for anybody watching the video. Again, Valdo means power, govern, rule. I already broke down who likes that, pretty obvious. Yeah? Jesuit Order, government, etc. And his last name, Calocane, if you look that up, you'll find a dystopian novel, and it got made into a mini TV show called Calocane, but with a K and two L's, and at the end for Kane, it's C-A-I-N, yeah? About a dark dystopian future where the government, and even on the book cover, it's got a syringe where it's showing you, it's about a dark dystopian future where the government inject the citizens, obviously to keep them, you know, subdued, and none the wiser, and not being able to think outside the box, basically. What's the latest syringe stuff going on? The latest Big C, and I'm not talking about cancer. What's the new Big C since 2020? But I'm the idiot. Okay. Yeah, of course I am. Course I am. Again, I know I'm doing my bit. Again, I know I'm not the one that's, you know, you could say I'm the one that's the terrorist running around with a knife or spraying their chemtrails or causing the madness of people's demise without them realizing it. Am I the one doing it? Am I the one behind it? Am I the one behind the network? The faceless beast, if you may. So again, I'm all out of love. Yeah? Because I've tried to do the tough love, I've tried to give love, I've tried to connect with love, I've tried to build bridges. I'm all out of it. I said I can't be the hero. Alright, I've been weighing it up. And now I'm running on zero. What? Wait, the bullet aimed from a gun, and now I'm running an A. Hey, if you know the tune. Shout out to Dusky, yeah? What? How you mean? I mean, I think when he says, was it spend the day looking for the sun or something? I can't remember how it goes now. Well, as soon as the song comes on, I can say it. I fucking love that song. It says something about looking out the window or something. Or it says something about looking for the sun, but for now, I'm gonna wait looking out the window because you know it's just hardly sunny over in the UK. But anyway, Bianca Williams, what's the odds of her and her athletic boyfriend playing that song in their car when they get pulled over in the midst of George Floyd situation? I'm all out of love by a band called Air Supply in the midst of people's necks being kneeled on or being choked out like Eric Garner, and you've got the cop wearing a huge 99 on his back, and we know racism equals 99. Just like jugular, again, asphyxiation to your neck can cause your jugular to obviously, you know, be squeezed. Jugular vein, very important vein. That's why vampires like to go there. But anyway, jugular equals 99. Again, sorry if I'm boring you, and you know, those that actually follow the information, you already know all of this. But it just goes to show how much I try and do my best. Hospitality, leave no stone unturned with how many videos that I put out there. So there should be no room for the type of nonsense with the hard-coded hive mind commonality crew of dumbness. But obviously it's expected because of understanding environmental conditions of what's going out there and ultimately inside the mind. So Emmanuel Macron, oh, 67. What was the guy's name again? If I go back the day before and check it, it's going to be 67. So the guy's name that gets... Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? No, shit. Hold on. What was that? 67. Oh, Justice for Nahel. However you pronounce it. Excuse me. So 67. Remember, Freemasonry 67. Blood sacrifice 67. 67 days from this creature's birthday, but to Tuesday, yeah? Do you know what? We'll even bypass Thursday right now as well. Don't worry about that. But Wednesday, obviously, if I check the date for the day before, it's going to be... We'll even bypass that until I do the correction with Tuesday. So just bear with me, yeah? Even that, we'll even, you know, bypass it. We'll even bypass that. If I go back the day before and check it, it will be 296. What is this date? Oh yeah, and this date, September 5th, is of course I was speaking about Chris Kaba in the UK in Streatham. Also, that's where we had that terror attack the other year, last year as well, I think it was in Streatham. Or if it was the year before. I mean, the years are flying so fast. I mean, fucking hell. 2024, nearly 4 years since the nonsense of the Big C and needles going into people and boosters and stuff. Oh, interesting. 296. So again, is this just ordered killings by the you-know-whos to cause uproar? You know. Remember, fear and keeping you in a state of, you know, was it despair, fear, anxiety, depression, and anger in a groundhog fashion, ciclet. That's why they keep you, you know, dotted around, you know, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, with whatever it is. And as I say, once you do the homework like we have, then you start to see the systematic structure that's in the system erect. So again, am I stupid or a dunce for noting or trying to, you know, get other people that I thought had minds of intelligence on board? Like, am I wrong for doing so? Or I don't, like, do I deserve to be whatever slander, belittled because I'm showing some number patterns that clearly factor in whether it's all organic or not? Again, it was written. You're not here by accident. You don't leave by accident. You know, when your number's up. So, and as I say, it's just so annoying, man. You know, you do it free. All the consistency and the time you put in. Nobody has to highlight it or let everybody see, okay, oh, there's somebody else doing it over there. Banging. Nice one. Thanks, Zach. Or thanks, C, through the script. I didn't even know about that channel. He puts out, you know. And again, it's not like it's boring every decode. It's not like I'm just talking like this, blah, 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 or when I don't even talk. How many decodes between a decode to the next one can you say you didn't get a chuckle, you didn't get a little laugh, and you didn't learn something? Like, what in the world? Like, am I doing something bad here over here? No. You lot make it so. whether I'm highlighted or not. Some of this, yeah, as I say, I'm waiting because I've been speaking for ages now, so I'm just kind of just, as I say, if you're up to speed, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, you know, we've been breaking down, oh, look, Tuesday when it actually happens, the shooting in France, oh, we know Jesuit Order 177, and oh, look at the rollout for the numerology and the life lesson. And we know 4 represents foundation as well as death. We've got a life lesson of 40. Go figure. Shooting equals what again? Firearms equals what again? Kill and execution equals what again? 44. And this is from the day, this is Israel's, it's Mark Zuckerberg's birthday and Israel's establishment day, May 15th, which is the day that Emmanuel, the French president, got his crusty puppet Jesuit Order position. Oh look, perfect day to get it as well. And with this day to his birthday, look, 1 month, 13 days. Remember all the words pertaining to lying and deceit that equal 113. Again, look up the book where it shows you how they want to treat the Goyim. There's a book called the Talmud. Look it up. It's a book that they love and go by, and you'll see how they want to treat us, the Goyim. They want to treat us like cattle and meat, expendable. And there's a part in Baba Kamal 113a where it states, in a legal setting, if you want to be susceptible to their bullshit, they're going to have you up. In a nutshell, that's what they're saying, yeah? So isn't it interesting, again, as we've broke down, because I don't know, hopefully I'm not losing people there. Obviously, if I'm losing you, I mean, clearly this information isn't for you, and maybe you want to go back to before elementary school. Like, maybe you want to go to the 1 o'clock club. You need 1 o'clock club. You need 1 o'clock club. Yo. And our Uncle Reggie. Uncle Reggie. Wake your ass up. Alright. Do you know what? Because we've said it all. I mean, as I say, I'm just going to roll the slides. Hold on, let me get back to where I was. Playing with people's civil rights and liberties. Because this is just extraordinary. Hold up. Your 322s. So again, voluntary homicide. Oh, and this is what I was about to say. All the words. Hold on, let me go back to the end of the last one. But yeah. So again, like how we've shown how words, basically pigeonhole, yeah. So you notice when you understand the structure of language and how it's been done, you then begin to find, wow, all the death words and stuff pertaining to death, cancel, destroy, murder, found dead, stabbing, etc. Those all equal specific numbers, like your 38s, 83s, and whatnot. Then words like lockdown, mental health, suicide, welfare, mood swing, all equal the same stuff, 119 and a couple other ones that all chain along via the ciphers, of course, yeah. And then obviously words like to do with lies and deceit, right? As I was just about to show you. So the 113, again, the number of dishonesty, that even, if you write that out, that even equals 113. Divorced, if you get divorced, why is that? Lies and cheating. Divorce equals 113. Politicians are what? Known what? Liars. Politics equals 113. Perjury 113. Is illusion 113? Not factual, not true. Bullshit equals 113. Dishonest equals 113. Mainstream 113. Green screen. Hello, Global Mum and dumbass Sean Hawkins. Green screen equals 113. And the rest of that, your FTFEs and scam man dumbass. It's like, how much preponderance of evidence can one show you? Real tangible information, real tangible data, not just stuff to read and say, oh, that equation or mass equation, because I've got the data about apparently the relative nature of the universe and us hurtling through it and us not feeling or seeing any parallax or feeling any motion, but I've got this bit of data like I was watching all this bullshit data that he had on the pay-per-view that he did with Brother Sanchez, and I'm like, this hombre, yo, this hombre, these times now I can bring tangible data that actually equates and runs parallel to the actuality of my experience in this life, in this realm. But as I say, you know, these are the guys that will get sponsored, all the views, pay-per-view, to pay to watch them, support the channel, become a member on the channel. They will set up GoFundMes to make documentaries. I don't know if he's still doing that. I think he removed it. He was looking £25,000 FTFE. I showed it in a video. I said, my God, you've got to be, I mean, what? Wow. I think one about gravity, one about why waters, I can't remember what it was. He had 4. I mean, really. Them times you can't even go make a documentary about all the people apparently dropping dead from you know what in the last so many years. And you even having a heart situation recently. Come on, man. Let me be able to call you my brother and tribe and ally. Any one of you lot. Come on. But you know what? I've got no expectancy. I've got no expectancy, obviously. You know? They're too far gone. Beyond belief. They're full of stupism and stupoistrousness. Yeah? Shout out to Brother Sanchez for that one. You don't know. They're full of stupoistrousness and stupism beyond belief. And this is that domino effect that we've got to deal with, unfortunately. So again, I'm not here anymore really trying to combat anything. I'm just here just really doing my bit and putting out the information. Because as we know, nothing at this stage is ever going to change. I would be a proper dunce. Yo, do you know how dunce over that? Yo. Slightly dunce because I'm still talking about it right now. But, I mean, I've just got to just let it out. So you know what, I'm not even gonna just know what's being shown. Note that 2:14, yeah? Note that 2:14. While Paris burns moment, shameless Maricon dances at Elton John concert while Paris is torched and looted by rioters after cop execution. Remember execution 44? Oh look, what was that 48? Homicide. Voluntary homicide. That's what they give you the 48 over here. Remember, kill 59, Freemasonry 59. Here he is, you know, cutting some rug, shaking a leg, stretching his hamstrings, having a good time. Here he is with Sir Elton John. Yeah? Again, State of the People address. Well, this is it. State of the People address. I didn't have to show any slides. And with all the other bollocks that went on the other day, long. Anywho, here's this moment that just before the cop opened fire on a teenager. I'm sure teenager or teen 17. Again, shooting 107, drop the 0. We're dealing with Guamantra in numerology. So you can take away the 0. Again, kill 17, kill 44. Also, the 17th prime is 59. So this song came out in 1973. Again, Sacrifice 73. June 29th. Not far off from when the situation happened, right? And the day after the situation, this hombre, president of France, Emmanuel Macron, is, you know, cutting some rug at Glastonbury. So this is about the pension, right? From 15th of April. Remember all the riots that went on? So 15th, 14th, again from when he, however it went down, the riots started then, whatever, however it was. We know, well, I don't even have to speak about that 38 right now. I know we've been going, hour 20 minutes. Right. Unlawful police shooting, yeah, like what's his name, right? With the update on the 277th day of the year, October 4th, with Chris Kaba. Remember when I said the 59th prime relationship earlier on? But anyway, can kill 59 through Masonry 59. Hold up. Alright. On John 1:13, note the 40 as well. What day did it happen on the day of a life? Listen to 40. And then the next day is the 41 life lesson when he's jamming with Elton John. Remember that 214 I said to look out for? Remember voluntary homicide 214. Note that Saturday night's alright for fighting. I mean, come on. Rioting going on. Again, look, Def 218 as well. Anyway, 214. We're going to get to that in a moment. And the 213 is in there as well. Look, if I check the day, got the 213, Def 213. So it'll be 2 months, 12 days from the April 15th stuff with the pension stuff. 73 days. When did that song come out? 1973. Again, Sacrifice 73. Def 213. 214. Name of the song, the tagline, voluntary homicide for the situation current with the boy getting shot, teenager. Of course, the Society of Jesus equals 191. And of course, murder, death, kill, and all that stuff with the 38. Again, the song by the Police that came out in 1983 called Murder by Numbers. Feel free to go read the lyrics. You know, it's like, I mean, do you know what, man? Wow. It's embarrassing to coexist, man, with these people. I swear down. So embarrassing. So from Sunday, May 14th, remember what day that is? Israel Establishment Day, Emmanuel Maricon's birthday, also Mark Zuckerberg or Facebook's birthday. But anyway, look, 113 to Tuesday. Shooting 44, execution 44. They say it's an execution. Are you seeing this? Again, that is the day before now. But then the next day, as we're going to go on to see, man, this is from his birthday, the president, French president. 178 on the 178th day of the year. And then the next day he's singing this song. Oh, that's the song they decided to highlight, because obviously that's not the only song. Come on. That went down at Glastonbury via Elton John. Come on, man. I mean, this is just, it's so sick. Brother Sanchez, are you going to start allocating a time and place for somebody like myself or Zachary K. Hubbard or even Jacozy Truth or somebody of your liking that you like? Because obviously you don't like me for whatever reason. I thought me and you was cool. We even spoke before on occasions. Yeah, I even linked videos that you even played and gave me a shout out. I even done decodes in conjunction with Nipsey Hussle, showed some of your videos and stuff, and made a video and shown what was going on to that person that was, you know, with whatever they done. I can't remember what it was now at the time. But my point is, I don't understand. I still don't get, you know, the style of disrespect, for what not of a better word, and non-acknowledgement, as if I'm over here just spouting bullshit on nonsense. Like, again, please let me be able to call you brother and tribe. I don't want to be here calling you brother Batio, but I will if I have to now. Yeah? Unless otherwise. Yeah? He's born 25th of March, 76 years old. Oh, look, 46 from his... Oh, no, not May 25th. That was an accident. Why is it on May 25th? That was an accident, don't worry about that. So we showed that before. Have I still got it on May here, like a dickhead? Hold up. No, I'll change it to March now. Anyway, you got the 33 in there. Executed was 33. Right. Wholeness, spread love and light. Hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer. And of course, give gracious gratitude, but take no shit. Might as well run this tune, mate, and sign out. As I say, is this song shit? Like, if you made a remix of somebody's song, like I did with Brother Sanchez here, and I made an enhanced remix, of course I can still make a full-blown remix that doesn't take, you know, stuff from the track that he used, so to speak. But like, is this tune rubbish? Would you not give me any? Would you give somebody an acknowledgement that remixed your track? Please let me know in the comments. Like, why would you not acknowledge somebody that's remixed it? And it's not exactly shit. And I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet. Anyway, catch you on the rebound. Run the rhythm, audio oracle.
No sleep till I retaliate. All beef, no salad breaks around niggas you shouldn't aggravate. The finale, cross mountains into the valleyway. Niggas in my alleyway, valley tray. And they saddest days come from gray-haired magistrates. Born guards out working on a Sabbath day. My mentality is that of a castaway on the path away. Fuck the shit that the pastor say. When money was low, we still had power to make niggas with money use it like it's ours. Devour rappers, tears and flower baskets, sour twisted. Fake niggas is power tripping. It's either that or the hate. And I do anything to make it like back in the day. This is passion, some you can't stash in a safe. Fuck the system and the judge for dragging the case. Can't let go, up drinking espresso. From setbacks to building blocks, no Legos. My music is electric, no techno. The sky is limited, I don't have a threshold.
Stay the fuck at home. Shee.
That directive goes into force and effect this evening, and we are confident that the people of the state of California will abide by it.
Stay the fuck at home. It was a dream. Echo of the scream.
Yeah, Dolomite prototypes, mental prison, steel bars of polo stripes. My focus right, my soldiers is roving overnight. My oversight got them
Fucking my poltergeist. Your niggas missed the point. No goals in life. Earn golden mics turn boost to explosion sight. One niggas never learn till they cold as ice.
Can't control the pressure, got them exploding pipe. My aura glowing bright. Future rigging stone. Getting it on with niggas in the forbidden zone. Pictures.
Why do you say that, Brother Sanchez? Getting it on with niggas in the forbidden zone. I really need to understand why you say that, please. So, you know, I can at least stop calling you Brother Batio, because as I already explained, I don't know what that, how would I say? Fraternity, frat boy talk type of stuff you was coming out with that time when I was on your live. Anywho.
Why they baby moans, pose for pictures, no forgiveness, whole purpose exposed the system. Soul for niggas, squeeze like Boba strict. Oldest wisdom, more potent. Crazy, but we coping with it. Count your blessings, friend, death and sin. 5G medicines, inject the skin.
And I can see the truth behind the devil's ring.
Settled in places where merry-go-round.
Some only think it's fiction I speak, with the eyes wide shut, they fail to see. That's why I really gotta stick with these topics and themes. I might as well, innit? I've got new lyrics, but they're just not ready yet, as I explained to you. Got loads of lyrics written down.
Crazy, but we coping with.
Some only think it's fiction I speak. Yo. Some only think it's fiction I speak. Some only think it's fiction I speak. Let me quickly shell it down. Some only think it's fiction I speak, with the eyes wide shut, they fail to see. That's why you really gotta stick with these topics and themes. Intricately woven, spoken every category. So here, no mixed true lies, it's only facts. When I lie to you people, I wouldn't do that. As I evaluate, conclude at different speeds, sound barriers that exceed. Pondering existence, parallels unseen. Some sleepy hollow above shoulders that hat clean. These times I harvest DMT every time when I sleep. Cultivated inside, special blast from my cheek. Further wake up psyche beam. Skeptics them not to try and not believe. Full auto self-police. As I lay in a cup laughing, I'm creasing. Check dates, recovery, retrograde season. Gratitude, solitude, time, isolation. Meant to be here, my lesson, predestination. Overlapping thoughts, sad cycle, sort of kind of leap. Put you in a small room, suffers and some balloons. All of us are vocalizing publicly, just misconstrued. Level the hooligan in handcuffs. I see feel confused. No offense committed, got a caution, even hit the news. CCTV got viral upload to YouTube. Might as well go with the instrumental, mate. Site share for likes, mean themes and played out views. Oh shit, my bad. I won't make a number 2, but wait, I won't make this a habit. All these new A's, chocolate tiglets, young lets and ratchets. My timeline up for spotting, rewire grizzlies and masses. And if they can't see by now, they get contacts and glasses. I make sidewalks spin, man, and switches and chantings. You never thought I'd make this mega bar. Call me chaos theory, controversial conspiracist levels of the agency, snakes and ladders, Russian doors of contingent escorts, people and thoughts aroused, vertical non-line dormant, since the selected soldiers drafted dramatize without better form as acting a script Russian given order. Crafted director takes cash crop, pennied border shouts action, no pictures in the frame, it's a war here, home front, Lionel kicks up a splish brush. It's mine backwards, Nathanda with crisscross crazy eyes. Look what it's a matter figure, attacking my blind side. Figure quote on roller key what you feel to realize. I pick up on all your patterns. Hindsight. Unbalanced force, downwards clear when dark side. Siflow is that all criticism commands what Houston festerized. Some dreams to be suicide. Future astronaut, saber laser lights leaves the afternoon. No wakers up with crispy eyes. I'm too polite. Your chief ledger. Joker thinking I can't cast cunts a dark night. I'm sitting having a beers, descriptive thoughts up in my mind, which is preferable to ooh, this may concern and may apply. Who are you? Are you fractured since your remotely controlled mind? I like trust me, I will put this to the second of the time that I swear. Don't know you negatons around there in decline like certain historical events and certain cycles of time. But the right time comes when all the stars align. I stop when you throw the throne, I full sword, joint to grip just on your eye. You go through my presence. When I shit off the truth, your cheeks are relevant. Cause all that fucking shit you've been talking your brain, so run quick. Numb on your feet, not moving. Dark shadow dopping them from ghosts consuming. Great epic shit to water, my friend. Ink stream texture, what restrictions my imprint desires retain. Ink that Dr. Masaru motto, my pen's all name. Bounce destructive of what it's worth is waiting partners more than the same. And I'm vibing, feeling excited. All of this writing, uncoincident, perfect timing, alarming. Extract beyond Easter's fabric line and record my channel to English before I speak, recite, repeat, and let off couple lightning. In the same spot, but everywhere that the rain drop. Don't say the matter that guy, the Goober gets got quick walking in the flipper flop. Some say no matter like Goober get like Guru Gandhi, quick walking in his flippy flop. Oh yeah. Excuse some of my slurs today. But from the matter they're taking the bigger the better the more. Alright, when it reflects, what's up whenever them I tell them advice time. Too many people that won't contest, but when they get high, when it's time they get stage fright. Yo, to be in bite-sized pocket rocket hemming lines atomically made to every utter echo forever the essence akin to being something come under grace. To be in bite-sized pocket rocket hemming lines atomically made to every utter echo forever the essence akin to being something come under grace. Music lost the dawning, music with my teeth. Music in the bathroom, music when I pee. Conduct a toothbrush, Stephanie's composer to brush my teeth. Enjoy the life you lead before you decompose or leave. Yes, audio oracle, man. Chee! Alright, so we shell it down quickly. To be in bite-sized pocket rocket hemming lines atomically made to every utter echo forever the essence akin to being something come under grace. So don't lose faith, drowning regret was unspoken, truth misplaced. To the elephants, to the monkeys, to the sobers and the junkies, to the innocent guilt, to filthy and to the clean, to Star Hopper, Subaru, whoop, Bradley, their captain's cockpit company, cabin catering for enterprise, entire fleet to heart. God weathers exposed open chest, birth suit cufflinks on both sleeves. To leaves a buy, you drink to toast me. I like to get toasted green, aquatic cotton colors go louder so I cascade in the house every week and up to neon glasses, strobe lights and rave scene. To 2-2s, 2 a.m. to pills to link on Molly, my macroducts, pictures, peripherals, hallucinating for second guessing, health and safety. To get to the McCoy, to not be embroidered, to times the many floor to slide guys who was undercutting. Just wanting to have some fun tonight, to let that rock down, to deal it, to the medicine, the medicine, man. Jet hair back to extra toppings, this is rotation, cruise them the amazing. To the bird and the time, to find out what's wrong or right, and reasons why you try to yourself to decide to live and now. Unkind advice on overstanding how the brace to lost the fight, but did the bend into the dad of ill fate. So much at stake, so to take time, it's not to risk the vivid images, man crafting, caption and caption it. Visually faint, to doors, carpets, bioluminescence, vacuums form, all along up on balances, heaven staircase, to souls, excessity, yet and pH, to anchored ego's genome, basic beast brain, do not deviate from your weak traits, acting Hardboard masquerade to sell words of spells. Gotta be more than wild mouth. Old machine cogs, feet and slicking the wet girls with the eggshells. Raw power, I never tire, punch a pad pages, lead pencils penetrate. You take 9, it took times to imitate. Just a lyrical. Lines are good to take. In maglev train. I don't ride roads that ever yet. Man, I fucking slipped up there. Anyway. Oh. Acting cardboard masquerade to sell words and spells. Gotta be more than rhyme wells. Old machine cogs fitting slicker. The wet girls with the eggshells. Raw power, I never tire, punch a pad pages, lead pencils penetrate. You take 9, it took times to imitate. You to circle the lyrical lines regurgitate. Mediocre Eminem, Metro Man, in maglev train. I don't ride rails at every words I levitate, them shallow bit rolling, buoyancy, bobbing, Boston coasting, Brosley, Millie, relative, battle, boy, noise, and cackling the show, nothing. I fucking still stirred and fucked up my word in there. Yeah. Alright, last piece and then I'm out. Right there. My bad. Sorry, guys. Alright, last piece. Stranger Things inverted. And what we tell them, Stranger Things inverted, signs of the times. I'm within, I'm plugging in, half trends, fake news flickers. Garbage shillers get that and truthers can't be trusted. Individuals are the lives, loving the devil's cunning, accumulate borders and festivals. Just fully years and legions of demons, the death stranding dwellers that walkers not heartless, off of Tyler Sulu, what figure, no bop Egyptian, been told to let it go. Just unsavable, counterfeit, hospital, golden, infernal, art consulting. What you step then live to claim on Michael Bunker, Bala, Manic, and Mason Mold, and Stipple, plotting, so try acquaintances, virgins, all what the opportunities explore. And the core of stability, clever, covertly, masqueraded. Misbehaving, meddling, minimum ground zero foundation. Mr. Man, you minion mode, mountain making major mischievous, meticulous, magnificent. Oh my god. Major mischievous, meticulous manipulating. Indicates irrational, erratic signals, maneuvers, mayhem, engineering. That has no caution, no diligence, the calendar pose, the staring, varying tires, burning, smoking, streets, talking for resident disturbances, and me distracted from higher endeavors. Prime objectives, system, and dialectical, the protein, TV, psychos, game, indicated, I get bed, oh my god, Angry Bird, earlier doing a rise of allies, not your ally, the Decepticons destroying defeat, and cast the shard of Colossus, dispersive for titans. No, some seasonal kind of armor shot type of polar piranha. I'm messing up my words. In earth go full of fish that I recognize are fully vanilla for demons kind of disguises ready to serve invitation for no even prior attention object no one calls but there's a failure for parking examination needed it is written for less than 10 council out of protection of fish spectrum that's a cane expel it was scarver consistent last year the monkey monster created being all it was more being Pennywise Hope Thor 300 Thanos Poseidon Kevin Pasola's multiple split watching me ride with. Oh my god, what is wrong with me today? Well, I don't practice it every day. My words are going crazy just now, slipping up. Anywho, I still shelled it down one time. Let me hear Craig FTFE spit, allow me. Anywho,